Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Friday, January 19th, and I'm going to be analyzing the Euro US dollar starting on the monthly, working my way down to that 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So on the Euro dollar, I still think we're in an uptrend. I still believe this is part of an expanding flat. I think we're in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, most likely a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C, which I think is all going to be part of this expanding flat. And once that's complete, I do think we will get another probably big move to the downside. So let's head down to that weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I think that we have an expanding flat wave 2. We have a wave 1. I think this is a big expanding flat right here. It definitely fits the characteristics of 1. And I think that we're already in a wave 3. I think on these higher time frames, it is going to continue to make higher lows, and most likely just keep on trending up in that wave 3, eventually finishing the wave 3, making a wave 4 and a wave 5 like shown on the monthly time frame. Taking it down to the weekly time frame. Now, most wave twos, if this really is like a 1 and a 2 of wave 3, do take out the low of wave 4. So I do have a little bit of doubts that this right here really is trying to end the correction, even though on the sort of time frames it does for sure look like it is trying. I mean, we definitely do have 3 waves down. We are at a Fibonacci level. Either way, I think that even if it doesn't end the correction, it probably will make a move to the upside before we actually get another push down. It does seem more likely that this correction is not over, but we're going to have to pay attention on shorter time frames because if it is the end of the correction, we definitely want to recognize it and start going long on shorter time frames at the end of pullbacks. So going down to the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, the reason why I say it looks like the end of the correction is you can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, A, B, C, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves C. So, I mean, if you get a nice clear break and hold above this structure, I mean, it definitely would fit the characteristics of an end of a correction. And if it does do that, I think that we should be looking for longs where we learn if it does this and goes back down, makes like 3 waves up, makes a lower high, and goes back down. Or if it makes very, very impulsive moves to the upside, eventually taking out structure and continuing the uptrend, all part of a wave 3. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, kind of a messy pattern this week so far. I mean, it did go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This move down, you could kind of argue is 3 waves. Maybe that is an A, B, and maybe this is actually now going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C, or maybe it's even going to end up turning into a 1, 2, 3, and maybe it will bounce off some fib levels, but it will just keep on making higher highs, higher lows. Like I said, this low back here could be the end of a wave C. I also see a lot of evidence on the higher time frames why it isn't at the end of a wave C, but I do think that we can learn and earn at the same time whether this is going to be an ABC and it goes back down, or whether it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 and it just keeps on making higher highs and higher lows. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.